putting their businesses out there and how people are putting themselves out there. And I think part of us in our life when we want to manifest something is putting yourself out there about it. And a lot of times it's like we want to manifest something, we want to create something, we want to manifest a man or create an ideal business or make a lot of money, but we're not willing to put ourselves out there in a way that feels like you're truly showing up and you're feeling truly worthy and you're getting your voice heard. You're getting your vibes out in the world and out in the universe. And that, I think, is something that's missing. It's like a component that's missing as to why maybe you're not able to manifest or attract the things that you want that soon. So I want to kind of give you some actionable tips to be working on right now, to be doing, you could put into your life literally today to kind of get the ball rolling and start things moving just a little bit more. A lot of times, clarity in what we want comes from taking action. So I know that you girls in the mastermind, we're getting clear, we're getting that clarity, like what is my exact niche, or what is it, who is my ideal person, or what is that ideal thing. Clarity sometimes comes from taking action, from taking small baby steps, from trying one thing out and going kind of with our feelings. Same thing with like dating and romantic partnerships. We are trying to manifest somebody and we're not open to dating other people and sort of practicing what that looks like. How can we expect to manifest that? When we're working with the universe, you guys, we're working as co-creators. This isn't like, let me make a vision board, sit back and wait to manifest it. This is also taking actions and getting in the energy of it. And part of getting in the energy of having it, receiving it, and that energy of pulling in the thing that you want is feeling worthy of taking actions around what you want. So let me look at my notes and see what I'm talking about. Okay. Today, I really just wanted to talk about being worthy of stepping into your purpose and being worthy of stepping into something that maybe looks like it's not possible to make money, or it's not possible to manifest with. And a lot of us get really, really stuck in that. Sometimes it's just starting a blog. Sometimes it's starting a group. Sometimes it's starting a Facebook group or community. Sometimes, like I know Wendy Marie, it is joining she just recently joined like a, what do you call it? Like a dodgeball game group or something, kickbox, something like that. It's joining a group. Maybe you don't have to put it together, but it's really about being visible. It is taking the curtain away from you and stepping out and being visible, even if it's messy, even if it's not perfect. Here I am today in this live call. Okay, I know I have something to say to you guys. Hair is like just out of the shower, messy. I did put some mascara and eyeliner on, but I'm not looking at myself going, oh my God, you look great. Go, Ash, like you like have it all together, right? In my mind, I'm like in that gross t-shirt. I think there's peanut butter and jelly on it from Roman's lunch. I am not in my perfect, what I want to be seen self, but I'm taking the action because I know that the call from my soul, the call from my purpose is so much greater. Like it means so much more. So whatever I say, whatever comes out today, whatever you learn, I have asked for, I've asked from God, how can you use me? What is it that you want me to say? What is it that you want me to do on this planet? How can I be an effective leader, an effective creator, and ignite women to their purpose? And I take the inspired action from when I get something like in my soul, like, oh, you know what? I need to talk about that. I want to talk about that. So I guess how I'm bringing that in today and relating it to you guys today, especially you, Marie and Myrna, I know, I at least can see that you two are watching. I know that you guys want to create bigger. I know that you have a desire in your heart to create a business that makes a lot of money, is sustainable, but you also know that you are spiritually connected and you have a deep purpose inside of your heart. Becoming visible with who you are is so, so, so important. And as we go into this next sort of our week 2 of the Blissful Business Mastermind, which we'll get deeper in the mastermind, but it is all about stepping up and being visible. And I find that right now, I get a lot of questions on my Instagram, a lot of messages and emails asking me about blogging, asking me about podcasting, asking me about Instagram and what's the best way to share and what are the best strategies and all of that. And I feel like the thing that I really want to share today is it's about getting on and doing it. It is not about thinking, like overthinking it. It is not about, what do you want to say? It being perfect. It's just about getting out there, doing it, putting it out there, putting it online and being visible in whatever way that you want to be seen. I have like my note on here is you can't find your calling if your calling can't find you. And I feel like that was just a message that like really resonated with me. If you are not there actively putting your voice out there, putting out what is inside your heart to say and to share, how can your calling, how can your people, how can like your audience and your clients really find you if you're not truly, truly out there? If you make one post and you're like, oh gosh, I don't know how that went. I don't know if people seem to like that. I'm not trying to call you out, Marie, but you know what I'm saying? And then we hide, or then we go and we don't share as much. Like when we are aligned and when we know that we have something bigger to do on this earth and in this world, and we want big money or we want to attract big whatever, we have to go bigger. We have to step and play the game at the level that we want. Okay, so another note I want to share on this is what usually I see your LOL. Yes, Marie. What comes up for us a lot of times is fear. Right? Like fearful thoughts, fearful thinking, but what do they think of me? I don't want to share too much. I don't want to be too much. In fact, I'll just share with you guys, like even in my own stuff, I've had to like get over this. Even in my own Instagram, I've actually had about 15, I kid you not, people message me this week going, your Instagram content is my favorite right now. I'm just obsessed with everything you're posting. I love your feed. So glad I found you, blah, 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 blah. And I would just say, like, not too long ago, did I finally just say, fuck it, and let myself post whatever I want. For a very long time, I felt like I had to make it look like a certain thing, had to post certain things and make it feel very polished and put together. And these days I am just like expressing myself. I'm picking pictures that look pretty to me. I am taking things that I just think in the moment and want to say with the world. I am like showing up with it, and I'm showing like all the weird, crazy woo-woo sides of me that I typically would hide. I typically wouldn't like go there with things I didn't want other people to go away or think it was weird, or I didn't want to sell too much or talk about my offerings too much or talk about the things that I'm creating that I know have a specific purpose and are major and hold so much value. I will say the calling quote again, Janelle. I have decided to become unapologetic about it. And it is, again, this thing. You can't find your calling if your calling can't find you. And I just feel like Spirit just like gave me those words in a meditation. Like if it can't find you. Imagine if all of your dreams and all the things that you want were out there online searching for the person who is talking about this particular thing. And you are mute, you are hidden, you are not really putting yourself out there in a big way, in a big too much way. And I just feel like this is just the message. I literally have chills right now. I know this is a message for one of you, for all of you, for some of you. you cannot find your calling if your calling can't find you. We have to show up and go out there and get it. Yes,